I'm just asking, why should women marry before 24?
Wait, what is the sound thing now? Oh, okay, but yeah, before 24. Okay.
Why?
Because that's their prime years, man.
Do you agree? Disagree? But why such an arbitrary number? But do you agree or disagree? I'm just asking, why such an arbitrary number?
Because that's their prime years for fertility, 18 to 24.
I'm in medicine, so I like to question. So
oh, okay. So I mean,
why not 27?
I mean, kind of grasping at straws here, but the point is you want to marry young, is the basic thing.
Do you agree or disagree? Okay, why can't we agree that 29 is young?
Well, of course you get married at 29, but I think for the best chance of having the healthiest kids, you want to have them younger. I mean, you're in medicine, you know this, right? Younger women tend to be more fertile.
Yeah, but the ovarian reserve, tends to deplete at, much later than 24. So.
Like in the 30s, right?
Yeah, but
well, why wait?
24?
Why wait and create those complications? And then you got to remember, she's got to find a guy that she likes, that she can settle down with. It takes time.
I don't want to have this conversation.
All right.
I would love to have this conversation. What are we talking about? I know you're famous.
No.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
So you just want to get into the conversation?
I would love to, yeah.
We're saying young women should get married young.
Before 20.
You guys disagree too? You guys disagree?
Why should women get married young?
Yeah, women should get married young.
Why? That's where their value is highest?
Yes.
Okay, well, it seems like a pretty reasonable argument.
Fair enough, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
24, not like 25, 23.
I mean, that's grasping at straws a bit. I mean, you got to 25, 24, it's fine, but like the point is that they need to get married young and have children.
I don't know. It's like 24 is like Kobe's number, You could go 23 right there. It's not really a difference,
I think you guys are missing the overall concept. I'm saying women need to get married young and have kids.
Do women disagree with you or they agree with you?
A lot of the career women try to disagree and say, no, I need to have money and make money and all this other crap.
I mean, they probably agree with that because they know if they're going to have children, they're not going to be able to make money. So it makes a lot of sense, don't you think?
Well, pushing off your kids to have a career is a big mistake that a lot of women make.
Why?
Well, the options available to them when they get older aren't going to necessarily be available to them when they're in their 30s and they've, got their career.
I mean, with modern technology and science, I feel like women look just as great in their 30s as they do in their 24, right?
Yeah, but, older women come with baggage. They come with bad habits.
Okay, but so do older men, though.
Yeah, but men typically, with more experience, they become more attractive. Women, it's not the same. Men are attractive based on their experiences. Women typically lose attractiveness with their experiences. That's why men value virginity while women value a seasoned man. That's why the gray look on a man is attractive, but the gray look on a woman is not.
Hey, do you think that comes from a little biased perspective, you being a man?
No,
if
biology.
A girl's experienced in bed, you think you really like her, wouldn't you? Or would you prefer a girl who's not experienced at all?
I would argue most men would prefer a woman that's not experienced if she's going to be their main counterpart.
I feel like most men would love a girl who's more experienced in bed to have more enjoyable time. I don't think that's true.
No.
Unless you have statistics to support your point or something.
No. I'm saying when it comes to like a main partner, they want a girl that's less promiscuous.
Less promiscuous?
Yes.
But less experienced too?
I don't think guys will have an issue with a girl being less experienced if that comes from her being not promiscuous. For a serious partner. Remember, I'm differentiating casual intimacy versus like real intimacy with a partner. Most guys, if they could, would prefer a woman with low mileage and low body count, and her having, lack of experience with that is more acceptable than if you were a guy and you had a low body count, you didn't have.
So if she's a really awesome girl with a great personality, just because she has a high mileage or a high body count, something makes her worthless?
Pretty much, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, promiscuous girls don't tend to be good people.
Do you think that maybe that's your opinion, but not every guy's opinion?
Well, the reality is that when girls are promiscuous, they have a lot of character flaws that won't make them a good wife and or a serious girlfriend.
But when guys are promiscuous and they're successful and have multiple girls, that doesn't have any character flaws for them?
No, it doesn't, because the thing is, for a man to be promiscuous, he's have to achieve something. Yeah. Women don't have to achieve anything to be promiscuous.
So are you saying that's okay for him to be promiscuous because he's achieved something? So if a girl's achieved something, she can be promiscuous?
Yeah, because female promiscuity is not the same as male promiscuity.
Why is that?
Because our biology is different.
Explain how biology is different.
How many kids can you have a year?
A lot.
Okay, how many kids can a woman have a year?
A lot also.
No, only one.
I mean, she can have a lot over her lifetime.
No, but
just
in 1 year.
You can have a lot over your lifetime.
In 1 year. She can only bring
but
one child to term.
But how many can you actually provide for as a man versus how many can she provide for as a woman?
That's not my point.
Just
point
because
is,
you can plant your seed everywhere doesn't mean that you can have multiple kids. You're just not going to be providing for those kids, don't you think?
No. The point I'm trying to make here is that women, by their own biology, okay, cannot be promiscuous. It's not in their best interest. This is why there's so many different safeguards against that. They can only have 1 kid per year. They feel like shit if they have sex with a random guy. They're designed to have an emotional attachment with a man for a bunch of different reasons from a biological standpoint. So a promiscuous man is not the same as a promiscuous woman whatsoever. It takes skill as a man to be promiscuous. Now, am I saying men need to run around and be promiscuous? No. However, it doesn't do the same psychological damage to a man as it would for
know,
a woman.
a man's only as faithful as his options.
Yes.
So if he has a lot of other girls running around, he's not going to be providing for those kids in the same way that a woman would. So obviously there's a flaw in that argument, don't you think?
Well, here's the thing. A man can have multiple women and still be fine. Women can't have multiple men, though.
But like
Most
I said,
girls
that
would
man's not
prefer-
going to provide for multiple children. He's
He
just
can.
going to be out there
He can.
just planting his seed and having sex, don't
Yeah,
you
he
think?
can. He can. He can. He can provide. Well, there's.
He can provide for multiple women?
Like in Islam, polygamy is a thing.
Yeah, emotionally or just fiscally?
do
With
both.
money. Because it's very easy to provide for a child with money.
he can do
but
both.
can you give the emotional care that the kid needs?
Well, here's the thing. Men don't necessarily base their love to a woman based solely on emotion. Men, we give love in different ways. We give love through action, through protecting and providing, giving a stable rock, leadership, etc. We're not as emotional in our.
How are you going to be a
love-giving.
stable rock and give that emotional need when you're with multiple women having multiple baby daddies?
I'm not saying
baby
impregnate
women.
them.
Huh?
I'm not saying impregnate them. Remember, this conversation started with female promiscuity versus male promiscuity. That's how it started. I'm just saying women aren't capable of being promiscuous like men are. Men are capable of being promiscuous because of our biology. Am I saying they need to be promiscuous? No. But to try to conflate the two, that a guy that has sex with a lot of girls is the same as a girl that has sex with a lot of dudes, not at all. And this is why promiscuous women tend to not be good people, because they lack discernment, they lack character, they lack integrity. Because a lot of times for you to be a promiscuous woman, you have to do dumb shit. You ever dated like a sex worker or whatever? Like, they're not necessarily good people a lot of the times. And they have a very
That's a
unhealthy
pretty crazy
relationship.
thing for you to say about Miami because it's full of sex workers.
Exactly, and they end up being terrible partners long term. They end up being they're just for recreational use only, because when a woman becomes promiscuous, she just starts to adapt certain bad habits that make her unwifeable. And men don't like that in relationships. That's why, going back to what I was saying, our guy is okay with a girl being less sexually experienced than a woman is. So yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah. I don't know if they want us. No, pleasure, man. Good
Respectable
discussion.
difference in
No, of course. No
opinions,
worries.
but I love that shit.
Good discussion, man.
Good
discussion.
Take it easy.
Fantastic.